for all of you going out to celebrate or protest or whatever the fuck it is about no kings, you won. You don't have to go. You won already. There's no kings already. So you won. You didn't even have to protest. Look at it. You fucking won already. You guys.
I don't think I could try to be as stupid as MAGA. Like, I don't think it's physically possible. You could send me to a fucking moron camp and just give me stupid training 24 hours a day for 6 months. I'd still come home and hear shit like this and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I can't even... What do you guys think tyranny is exactly? Because we've had to listen to you freaks for decades now tell us that you needed your guns in case the federal government became tyrannical and you needed to defend yourselves against a tyrannical government. What does a tyrannical government look like exactly to you? We have a president who thinks he's above the law, who's talking seriously about suspending the Constitution, declaring martial law, potentially running for a third term as president in 2028. He's selling Trump 2028 merch. That kind of screams like somebody who thinks he's a king and is above the law. I don't know. What does tyranny look like? Does it look like maybe dudes in masks not identifying what law enforcement agency they're with, just showing up in unmarked vans and snatching people off the street and disappearing them to God knows where? Or how about like people rappelling from roofs into apartment buildings and zip tying children and putting them into black vans in the middle of the night? That kind of sounds, that sounds a little bit like tyranny to me. Like maybe the federal government's overstepping its bounds, sending the military into American cities to conduct law enforcement, like against American citizens, like armed troops in the United States, violation of the law, which is against the law, by the way. It's a violation of the law, deploying the army on American cities, trying to intimidate people, attack people, firing missiles from ships over United States freeways. Like all that kind of sounds like somebody who's a king and not a president. I wonder why we called it No King's Day. Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense. What exactly is tyranny to you guys? What exactly does it look like? If not all of those things. Can you imagine if a Democrat deployed the United States military into a conservative area, into a red state? You guys wouldn't think that maybe that president was acting like a king, like a tyrant? No, I think for MAGA, tyranny is things like rich people who benefit from a structurally sound economy and a stable society having to pay taxes to support that society. That's what they think tyranny is. Tyranny for these people is like a baker being forced to bake a cake for a gay wedding, or like having to send your kids to school with black kids. Like that's what these people think tyranny is. Not like, you know, dudes in masks breaking down people's doors and dragging them out, kicking and screaming in the middle of the night. That's not tyranny. That's cool. But gay cakes, that's where we draw the fucking line. You are a fucking moron, bro.